We're on to week 3. Let's see, what's the day? I hope you celebrated Pencil Day. What's today? Dance Marathon Day! I know I'm always so excited, but like, what good days. I went as Spice Girls for Halloween in, I'm gonna say 7th grade. I went as Jerry. And then I went as Spice Girls again for Halloween like 3 years ago. But that time, each of us made a dress that looked like a spice. We knew all the dances. Back then in the day, we like knew all the dances. Like, 7 to the left if you're having a good time, shake it to the right if you know that you feel fine, chicks to the front, ha, ha, and then you would do a twirl. Go round. That's a great suggestion. Put on some music, take off your shoes, dance around your living room. My friend Kim and I used to do that. We would set a timer for 1 hour and we would dance for the whole entire hour. It was really fun. And then we'd have a pizza. Tomorrow, I hope you will celebrate National 1 Cent Day. Pretty boring. Glad I won't be with you on that day. Oh, and April Fool's Day. Just kidding, it's not National 1 Cent Day. That was a hilarious prank. I want to encourage you, if you feel safe doing so, to take walks outside. It's really important actually to get some of that like vitamin D, like that outside energy that we take for granted. And as long as you're staying 6 feet away from people, walks can be really healthy. So if you have a dog or a mom who you want to go on a walk with, take a walk. And while you're walking, this is the time of year to start learning how to identify flowers. There are 2 really good flowers to learn how to identify right now. One is simpler, it's the crocus. You've probably heard of the crocus before. They sort of look like this. I don't know. Is that something I can do? I think yes. They can be purple or white or orange or purple and white at the same time, and they're beautiful and they're really happening. And then second, you might see on the front lawns especially in front of like very old houses, just a blanket of blue flowers. You might wonder what those are. Those are called, I better look it up. Just say it to me. What?
Scilla.
Oh, I have my headphones plugged in. Scilla me.
Scilla.
Yeah, those are called scilla. And they are named after a Greek goddess. That is, okay, it's also pronounced Scylla. They're named after the Greek goddess Scylla, the Etruscan all-mother goddess of earth, sky, and ocean, named Scylla, or it's spelled differently for the goddess. Many ancient authorities describe her monstrous form as a giant maiden in torso, a serpent for her lower body, and having 6 snarling dog heads issuing from her midriff, including their 12 forelimbs. That's awesome. The flower doesn't look like that. I texted my mentor today about Scylla, and she said right now that we have some front lawns in Hyde Park that are entirely blue, and the plants are probably as old as the house. Imagine being that beautiful and productive when you're 130 years old. Go look for crocuses, go look for Scylla, and see if that doesn't inspire you to write or maybe just bring you a little bit of joy. So my friend Mary gave me these word dominoes for, maybe my birthday last year. And I just played with them for the first time last night and it was really fun. But I did think, maybe I would give you 2 of them and use them as prompts. So your challenge today, your writing challenge, is to create a composition, any kind of composition, that includes like a pan, and that's an earring, a window, and a moon. Please send me your compositions. I want to see them so bad. Make her run for it, Luke.
I'm good.
For today's unusual bird interruption, I'm gonna paint this finch. This is my paint palette. I squeeze wet paint into it, and then I put a lot of water in, and I try to get it all wet, and then my cat drinks the paint water. And it's crazy because I knew I was gonna paint this for you guys today, and then as I was sitting here, I started to hear this bird singing out my window, and it's very noticeable because the bird has a really beautiful song. And this is a house finch. They sometimes can make you think that they are sparrows. Female house finches actually look a lot like house sparrows. So they have a lot of brown on them. And that's not even all the brown. There's like more brown. This little house finch, she's got a crazy song. It's not like a dee-dee-dee, it's like a it's like crazy. If you hear a crazy song, it's probably house finch. This little baby has something really surprising about him, but you have to look really closely, and that is that he is got a red face. Like really red, like this red, like redder. Really fun thing to do during quarantine is be like, what do I hear out there in the world? And I love to draw birds because they teach me what to look for when I'm out in the world trying to look for birds. So maybe you should try to draw a bird. Maybe you should try to draw this bird. I'm fine with that bleeding like that, by the way. I think that that's beautiful. That's like nature taking over my painting, being like, you know what, I got this. I know where this should go. The front part of his body is in the light, but the back part of his body isn't, so even though he's not blue, I'm going to give him a shadow. I remember when I learned about making shadows, it was pretty scary to put blue paint on top of something that I had just worked really hard on, and in the picture there really didn't seem to be any blue, but then I saw how it kind of gave it this like really nice three-dimensionality that TBH I was really craving.